Good evening, my friends. Happy Friday and welcome. I cannot tell you guys how excited I am for us to launch our very first episode of Alpha Raven. For those of you who came over from my YouTube channel, Darth Ravenz Bladez, thank you guys so much for your continued support. I love you guys and I cannot thank you enough. Here on this channel, you guys, we're going to dive into things and topics so much more deep than Star Wars. Anything and everything nerd. So let's dive in, you guys, and I cannot wait to start this journey tonight. Let's have some fun. Alrighty, you guys, once again, thank you guys for coming on over. I appreciate it. For those of you guys who did come over from Darth Ravenz Bladez, you guys already know. I love you guys so very much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun to dive into other topics other than Star Wars. Obviously, we will continue to do Star Wars topics here as well. But yeah, guys, just try to keep it as fun. And, you know, basically what I want this to be is just a really relaxed and fun, almost like a news report. The stuff of the week that really hit me, in the feels and the heart, and just stuff that I want to share with you guys and see what you guys think about it. Really quick, I had already promised my subscribers from Darth Ravenz Bladez that we were going to discuss a little sneak peek into who Darth Ravenz, the character that I created, is and why he is who he is. And so you guys have definitely earned it. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a taste, a little sneak peek of who he is. And then we'll go ahead and dive on into the other topics that I have for tonight. Firstly, you guys, Darth Ravenz is a character that I created. Obviously, I have a very deep love for the animal, the Raven. And I have been obsessed with the Sith from the very first time that I ever saw Darth Vader. And really, the first time that my love really crystallized, or however you want to say it, is when I saw Darth Maul in The Phantom Menace the first time. My age group, without going into too much detail, I was one of the last age groups that can say that we officially saw the original trilogy before the prequels came out. But I will say, as much as I loved it, and this is not trying to be sacrilegious or anything, I love the prequels. And for me, just because of my age group, the prequels were very important to me, with all due respect to the originals. So no beef around here. I have love for it all. But the first time that I saw Darth Maul, you guys have to understand, I was brought up in a very conservative Christian household. And so seeing this devilish looking man with a double-sided lightsaber just fighting two Jedi like nothing, yeah, a young Darth Raven could not help himself. So I'm pretty sure at that moment I fell to the dark side. So back to Darth Raven. The timeline that this crazy, evil, hateful Sith Lord takes place is actually going to be after the events of The Rise of Skywalker. At one point, he was actually a Jedi Master. He has a very painful descent into the dark side. He was betrayed. Just to give you guys a little bit of detail, his father was a clone trooper. He was an ARC trooper from the Wolf Pack. For those of you who don't know, that's the clone battalion under Jedi Master Plo Koon. His CT number was 8866, codename Lobo. And not much is known in regards to Darth Raven's mother, but a little sneak peek, Darth Ravenz was not always known as Darth Ravenz. His original name, his birth name, if you will, was Lycan Greywind. So yeah, you guys, I think that's probably going to be all I'm going to give you guys for tonight in regards to Darth Raven. I want you guys to let me know how much more you guys want to know in regards to Darth Raven. you know, I have a very extensive story already written and planned out for him. And just know that the reason he falls to the dark side is actually pretty sad. And yeah, so we won't dive into that too much more. But yeah, you guys, for those of you, my loyal flock, as I refer to you guys as, from Darth Ravenz Bladez, I hope you guys really enjoy that first little taste of it. It's just an appetizer, some mozzarella sticks, if you will. Yeah, but so yeah, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and switch it up just a little bit. Something we're gonna go ahead and call Raven's Picks for the week. I don't know what it has been lately, you guys. I have been on a Harry Potter or Wizarding World just kick over the last 2 weeks, man. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I've always loved Harry Potter. I've always loved that universe. You know, I remember as a kid, like I said, being brought up in a very, you know, conservative household. We were not allowed to read those books. No witchcraft of any kind in our household. So I remember the very first time seeing Harry Potter over at a friend's house at a sleepover. Obviously, I didn't tell my parents. But, yeah. I was in love the first time I saw it, obviously. And those movies just got better and better. And the books are great and just everything about it. I was actually watching the Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald, which I know some people are kind of a love-hate thing. They refer to that movie as like the Last Jedi of the Harry Potter verse, I guess. I didn't hate it. I thought it was interesting. Like I said, I love that universe so much that I'm just like, you know, that fry gift from Futurama or the meme. I'm just like, shut up and take my money. Like, so one thing I remembered from a really long time ago, and the reason I bring this up is I remember it used to be called Pottermore, and you could go. This was a long time ago, but you could go and you can actually get sorted into which house in Hogwarts, you know, based on the answers you gave, and you know, you could try to kind of game the system to try to get the house you want. You would get sorted and whatever. And so I remember years ago, I didn't really have a house that I wanted per se. Like, I think every little kid kind of wanted to be in Gryffindor. And when I took it originally the first time, I got Ravenclaw, right? I know what you guys are saying. I promise. I will upload on our Instagram account. And just really quick, some shameless plug. But guys, please go and follow us on Instagram. I will list on Instagram my official where I got sorted. But I've taken that test over the years, I want to say about 6 times. And one fluke time I got Hufflepuff, which it just did not sit well with me. Because for those of you who know me, like, that's just not... Obviously, like, it's just not me. But Slytherin never felt right either, you know? And so I am a alumni, if you will, of Ravenclaw. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to try it again. And so now they've completely revamped the website. I highly recommend you guys go do it and check it out, especially if you guys like Harry Potter. And so I did it, and man, it's so much fun now. Like, the questions are much more detailed and intricate, and like some of them you're even timed, and based on how quickly you answer is how it affects it. It's just crazy. But I did it twice. I'd made 2 separate accounts, and on both times I got Ravenclaw. So I am certified. I am still an alumni. We're chilling over here. This man is Raven through and through. So I thought it was really cool because you actually find out what type of wand you have and what your Patronus would be. For those of you who don't know what a Patronus is, that's basically your spirit animal manifested into energy to fight off evil. In the most simple of context or explanation, I guess you could say. And even my Patronus was like a little magpie. It's like a little baby raven with white stripes. I'm like, dude, you can't even make this up. Like, and my wand was actually acacia wood with dragon heart string 12 inches and very flexible. So I looked up the meaning of that, and basically what it means is that my wand is very powerful, very adept to doing very strong magic, and it's extremely loyal to me. So I thought that was very cool. So again, you guys, I will post on our Instagram all of the answers and stuff that I got on mine. I highly recommend you guys go check that out. It's very fun. Obviously, we're all stuck inside in these times, so why not? What else are you doing? Obviously, that's going to be my recommendation for the week as well. Check out the Harry Potter movies, you guys. It's probably been a while. The first couple are very goofy and childish, but man, I'm telling you, like after Azkaban, the Prisoner of Azkaban forward, man, they get dark. So, highly recommend. Those movies still go hard, so yeah, definitely. In other news with Harry Potter as well, you guys, they just announced a new video game coming out, and my goodness, like it looks amazing. So basically, it's kind of just what we just went over. Like, you're a new student, I think they said in the 1800s, at Hogwarts, and you get sorted. I'm pretty sure they'll allow you to pick your house, and then you go through like your trials and like just everything as a young student at Hogwarts. Going to be very reminiscent, I believe, of like the Old Republic games or Knights of the Old Republic. So how exciting is that? For those of you guys who are some Potterheads, you guys let me know. I think that's very cool, very exciting. And so, yeah. I think something else I wanted to kind of go over too is I recently rewatched. You guys have to understand, like, I work from home, one, and two, like, we're just always home. My dad has a pre-existing condition, and my best friend and brother actually both have pre-existing conditions as well. So obviously we don't want to get COVID as it is anyway, but for their sake, and I have a very young son. So all in all, basically what I'm trying to say is we stay home. Like, we're not very adventurous in these times. The other day I actually got an opportunity. I just had this beautiful custom lightsaber made, Game of Thrones style, and for those of you who are not aware of my affiliation in that universe, I am House Stark all the way. Like, the North remembers winter is coming. That is this household. Like, if I could own a direwolf and a giant raven, like, you guys would probably just see me on the news, because I would just be a menace. But anyway, I was rewatching the final season of Game of Thrones, and again, this one is a very I would say split decision season. Whether you guys agree or not, Game of Thrones, I would wholeheartedly say is the best show that has ever come out. So much detail. You guys have to understand too, like, there's so much from the books they had to cut out. Like, that's just anything that comes from book to screen. Like, there's just so much that needs to be cut out. But I still say, like, if you're not aware of what happens in the books and you're just strictly knowing Game of Thrones as a TV entity, it's such a great show. Like, and I will tell you guys, I was not on the bandwagon for Game of Thrones at first. Like, my brother told me until he was blue in the face, like, bro, what are you doing? Like, watch it. And I'm just like, nah, like, I'm not that into it. Like, if I wanted to watch fantasy, I'd watch Lord of the Rings. Like, idiot, blasphemy, like, pagan, what are you thinking? And so then finally I just gave it a shot one day, and my God, like, I went down the rabbit hole. Like, I read most of the books and just, like, listened to audio of the books and, conspiracies and just everything. And so whatever. So back to the topic. I rewatched the final season, and I watched the Battle for Winterfell. Oh my God. Like, that episode is so long and just so, like, I remember when it aired the first time, my wife and I, so this is kind of funny, a little side note too. This is why we have a podcast now, you guys, is because obviously I love to just talk. My wife is hardcore House Targaryen. and I am all about the Starks. And people are probably like, oh, like, you know, during the show, like, you guys probably love, like, and I was like, nah, like, I am not about the Targaryens at all. I am House Stark through and through, and so, whatever. But obviously, those are the two coolest houses in the show. Fight me. But on that episode, to finally see, like, the culmination of, like, the Whites and the White Walkers and the Dragons and the Dothraki and the Unsullied and the North and the Knights of the Vale, like, just all of these people just in this unbelievable, gory, bloody, nasty battle was like... I still think that episode in particular still holds up very well. Obviously, Bran was a letdown, I will say, in any capacity. They built him up as if he was going to be this, like, you know, power to rival the Night King, and my dude just looked like Storm half the time and just had those milky eyes and didn't do much. But, so yeah, you guys, again, that's my recommendation right now. Those are the watches I definitely recommend you guys go check out. The Harry Potter movies, Game of Thrones. If you guys haven't watched either of those, how exciting. Go get on it right now. I'm telling you, I'm commanding you. Go do it. So, pretty exciting stuff, you guys. Really quick, we'll go over The Mandalorian Season 2. Oh, man. So, Star Wars has been in such a lull ever since The Rise of Skywalker. But The Mandalorian has just been that bright light. And my goodness, has it ever been. And I recently saw that the actor who played Jango Fett and Boba Fett, his agent kind of slipped up and admitted that Boba Fett's going to be in the new season. I think we all kind of assumed. But my God, you guys, how many times have we been hyped up that Boba Fett was coming back? Like, in everything. Like, I remember watching so many videos, and I won't throw anybody under the bus, but you guys know a specific YouTube channel. This guy makes so many crazy clickbait titles, it's not even funny. But confirmed Boba Fett going to be in The Force Awakens. Never happened. Confirmed Boba Fett's going to be in The Last Jedi. Never even mentioned. Confirmed he's going to be in The Rise of Skywalker. We didn't even, not once in that entire trilogy did we hear about him. So, you know, it gets old. You're like, okay, whatever. Like, but no, I think it's pretty certain at this point, unless they're throwing us for a complete loop, which, I mean, we need some good news in these times. I think we're going to finally get some Boba Fett action. So I think if at any point in history, like in the Star Wars lore, this would be a great time for it. So you guys tell me what your thoughts are on that. I really don't know. But yeah, you guys, let me see if I have any other topics I want to go over. Sorry if I'm going through this all kind of quick, you guys. This is my first episode, obviously. I'm very excited. I will tell you guys, on a personal level, this is nice. This is nice to just kind of let loose and talk about everything versus just Star Wars. So, really digging it. And I hope I still have you guys here with me. But if not, I completely understand. So the weather's finally starting to change a little bit, you guys. That's nice. Hopefully it starts to get a little bit chilly. I live in New Mexico, so it's pretty warm here. Even currently, it's still pretty warm on a Friday night. It'd be nice just to go out and hang out, but still a little bit too warm. So, but hopefully with the winter time, we get some good stuff to watch. We can kind of just stay inside, enjoy some pumpkin everything, and let's move into this next season. Some Halloween, some darkness, and just, you know, some good stuff. Recently, this is one kind of funny thing too. Being on such a Harry Potter kick, I'm like, I think it's the season. Like, it's like fall. Like, you're gonna see me like in my Uggs soon and leggings. I'm just kidding. I think that's why I've been so into Harry Potter lately. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's just been like, so, and let me just say, Voldemort, you guys, is one of those villains. Like, I love villains. Like, Game of Thrones is probably the exception, where I actually was rooting for the honorable and noble family, but like in pretty much anything else ever. Like I used to get in trouble as a kid, like always liking the villains. Voldemort just like embodies that. Do you remember as a kid, like, especially like I said, like growing up in such a conservative household, like they were like, the villain's name cannot even be said in Harry Potter. Like they call him you know who. Like to me, like as a little Christian boy, that used to just send like chills down my spine. Like, oh my God, they can't even say his name. Like, and then I remember from the very first movie, he was like feasting on that unicorn, and he had like the silver blood all coming down. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy, blasphemy. But it was amazing, and I loved it. I recently was like, you know what? I have a vast collection of lightsabers. Like, I'm the kind of person where, you know, it's great to save money. It's great to work towards something. But if I see something I like, as long as I get the wife's permission, like, I buy it. Like, I'm not one of those people to drop hints to other people. Like, hey, this is what I want for Christmas. Nah. If I see something I like, I go get it. So my wife did the Pottermore test as well, which was hilarious. So my wife is very sweet. She is very much the yin to my yang. I'm the dark, aggressive, mean, you know, hairy, just grumpy husband. And she is just the very sweet, soft-spoken glue of our family. And very hilariously, I think I made up that word, but who cares? She got sorted into Slytherin, which I was like, what? And pretty much everyone else has been like, what? Like, I would say either Gryffindor or Hufflepuff. Like, probably more so Hufflepuff. But no, she got Slytherin. So I was like, that is pretty badass. I'm not going to lie. So I was like, you know what? To, like, commemorate this and, like, make this official, I went and I looked on eBay. I found this sweet little old lady who makes handcrafted wands. And I bought one for me and my wife, and it should be here sometime next week. I'll probably showcase it on my Darth Ravenz Bladez channel, to be honest. But yeah, you guys, I was stoked. I'm like, you can't be a wizard and not have a wand. Like, especially like I justify having 50 lightsabers. Like, I definitely want a wand as well. So I went and did it, and it was actually pretty affordable. So pretty exciting. I can't wait to actually showcase that to you guys. So again, if you guys are just hearing this channel alone, please consider going and subscribing over to Darth Ravenz Bladez on YouTube. We have fun over there. Like I said, my subscribers over there are very loyal and loving and just the best. So shout out to you guys. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to go over. Oh, one more recommendation for you guys. On YouTube, there are these two brothers, and their name is the Super Carlin Brothers, right? These guys are who motivated me to try this whole podcast thing. They are amazing. They are like the top 1% of Harry Potter knowledge, and just like most of the fandoms that they are into, like, they remind me of me. Like, I have to know everything. Like, even that one character in the background that doesn't have any lines and you just see him one time, I need to know who his mother was, and like where he went to school, and like what his favorite color was. And so these guys are understanding of that, and they do that. And so one thing that they've done is they have this complete series of how all of the movies in Pixar are connected. And not only are they connected, they are on a very specific timeline. And my God, you guys, like, you want to talk about like Illuminati conspiracies or like lizard people? The Pixar theory will blow your mind. Like, it had me shook. So highly recommend you guys go check them out. Their channel is amazing. I watch it constantly. They have a very catchy intro and just very cool. So I recommend that. Video games I'm playing right now. Currently I am playing Kingdom Hearts 3 on Xbox. I am an Xbox guy. It's actually pretty fun. And my son loves, like, it goes perfect, obviously, because I'm very into Pixar at the moment because of that. And so most of the worlds that you travel in Kingdom Hearts 3 are Pixar movies. And so I get to play that. My son loves Toy Story and Monsters, Inc. and Frozen and Tangled. So it's just like a win-win-win-win-win. So very cool. I highly recommend you guys check out that game. And I think that's honestly going to do it for tonight, you guys. Next week, we're going to kind of shoot probably for closer to probably 40 minutes. I'm going to try really hard to get one of the other YouTube channels that I have done videos with in the past over here. I'm still figuring all this out, you guys. So, and with respect to them and their schedules, we'll try to see. But we will be posting, so please, you guys, follow us on our Instagram. On our YouTube channel, we will have a YouTube channel set up for this as well. Please subscribe over there. Share the crap out of this, you guys. Let's make this channel as huge as possible. I want to thank you guys sincerely from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to listen to me rant about nothing. I hope you guys found this fun and exciting. I know I did. I had a really fun time doing this, and I'm really excited to really just kind of conversate with you guys and just really just have fun with this. So I love you guys. I hope everyone is being safe and doing the things that they love. What I was trying to say earlier is please watch our Instagram account. We are going to post pretty regularly over there about polls and different theories and what we're going to be covering every week. Our schedule for this podcast is going to be Tuesdays and Fridays. Occasionally you may catch us on other days, but we will announce it ahead of time. And for my Darth Ravenz Bladez folks, my flock, if you will, Mondays and Wednesdays are going to be our days over there moving forward. So I love you guys. God bless. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. And until I see you next time, winter is coming, and may the force be with you guys always.